There's a difference between seeing and witnessing. Everyone sees. Most watch. Some stare. But witnessing? That's something else entirely. To witness is to take the weight, to absorb without stealing, to hold without owning, to stay without fixing. It's one of the most holy, most dangerous things a person can do. Because once you witness something, truly, you can't return untouched. A witness doesn't just observe. A witness remembers. A witness becomes part of the story, not by choice, but by presence. It's why, in every great injustice, people go looking for the witnesses first, silence them, scare them, kill them, if need be. Because a true witness makes forgetting impossible. A true witness makes denial dangerous. A true witness carries what they saw into every room they enter after. And sometimes they don't say a word, but the truth walks in with them anyway. There's a weight to it. You see someone fall apart, really fall, and you don't look away. That stays with you. You're carrying something now. You watched the moment they broke. You heard the moment they stopped pretending. You felt the air change when the mask hit the floor, and you didn't interrupt it. You didn't rush in with a joke or a quote or a towel. You let the moment be as brutal, as naked, as necessary as it was. You witnessed it, and whether they said so or not, they know. They know you saw, and they know you stayed. That's the difference between watching and witnessing. Watching is passive. Witnessing is participation. You didn't touch them, you didn't speak, but you didn't leave either. You stayed. And in staying, you gave them back the dignity that the world keeps stealing. You said, with your silence, I believe this is real. You're not crazy. You don't have to explain it all. This moment deserves to exist exactly as it is. That's not nothing. That's gospel. You want to know something wild? Most people have never been witnessed. Not really. They've been seen. They've been evaluated. They've been admired, criticized, tolerated, objectified, analyzed. But witnessed, that's rare. That's the moment when someone sits across from you, without reaching for their phone, without mentally scripting their reply, without flinching, and receives you. The raw you, the mid-sentence, teary-eyed, half-explaining you, the incoherent you, the scared and fidgeting, and ashamed and unsure you. And they don't ask you to finish. They don't hurry you along. They just witness. And in that moment, you feel real. You feel named. You know what's more intimate than sex? Witnessing. You can touch someone's skin and never touch their truth. But if you look them in the eyes and stay there, soft, steady, unafraid, while they fall apart, you're in sacred territory. That's where the real stuff lives. That's where transformation begins. Because healing doesn't always require advice. Sometimes it just requires an unflinching gaze, a silent yes, a human presence that doesn't negotiate with pain, doesn't sanitize it, doesn't dress it up, just says, I see you, and I'm not going anywhere. The holy fool is trained in this, not through study, through bruises, through being the one who was never fully seen, who was rushed, dismissed, reduced. And now they refuse to do that to someone else. They've become the kind of person they once needed. They don't need an excuse to witness. They just do it. At bus stops, in hospital rooms, in kitchens, at 2:41 a.m. when the text comes in. They're not surprised by darkness anymore. They're not startled by tears. They've trained their face to be soft when others expect shame. They've practiced the art of silence that holds, instead of silence that evades. That's the fool's work. It's quiet, it's rare, and it's more powerful than most people can comprehend. But it's not easy. Witnessing isn't always a kindness. It can wound, because you do carry what you see. You remember the tremor in their hand. You remember the story they told once, then never again. You remember the way they said, I'm fine, and how everything in their body contradicted it. And now you carry that. You carry it because they needed someone to, because they couldn't keep it all inside anymore. Because even though it wasn't your burden, you became part of the circle, and you chose to stay in it. That choice, it costs something. But it's also the only thing that ever changes anything. People think change comes from being shouted at, from being cornered, corrected, converted. But more often, change comes from being witnessed, really witnessed. Someone saw the shape of you, didn't flinch, didn't run, didn't edit you into something more comfortable. They stayed. And now you feel braver. Now you might try standing up straighter. Now you might try telling the truth. Because someone saw you once, and you didn't die. That moment rewrote something. And the holy fool who gave you that moment, they don't even know what they did. They were just being who they are, and that's enough. So if you're wondering what to do for someone who's breaking, witness them. Not with a spotlight, not with a sermon, with your presence, with your breath, with your eyes. Let the moment be what it is. Don't rush it, don't translate it, don't try to own it. Let it be. And if you're the one being witnessed, take a breath. You don't have to perform. You don't have to make it pretty. Let yourself be seen. Because someone is here now, a fool maybe, but a holy one, and they brought no judgment, no agenda, no escape plan, just presence. That might be the beginning of everything. Sealed, William. Filed under the Holy Fool Manifesto, right where it belongs. Let me know if you want the next, because it's already knocking.